Most business owners are doing one of three things at different times in your business. You're either working in your business, you're working on your business, or you're working for your business. You're doing one of those three things at all times. You're either working in your business, you're working on your business, or you're working for your business. My goal as an executive mentor, as an executive consultant, is to get CEOs and business owners to move from working in their business so much and spending all their time working in the business, in the nuts and bolts of the business, in the administrative details of the business, and get you to focus more on working on the business, which is systems, and working for the business, which is sales. That is the ultimate goal, to spend at least 60% of your time generating business for the business and getting somebody else to work in the details of the business. If you're like me, I'm a nitpicker, I want to perfect things. I can't even be in the office or the organization that I run because I'm like, we need to paint this and this carpet is coming up and look at this wall base. And it's just unnecessary attention when I really should be outside of the organization, focused on working for the organization and working on the business or on the ministry or on the organization. That is the best way of doing it. Now, how does this all work? See, most business owners are rainmakers, and rainmakers are rare. Now, this is going to sound a little harsh, but administrative people are really a dime a dozen. You can find them everywhere. They're not a needle in a haystack, but you are. It's much harder to replace yourself than it is to replace an administrative person. Now, there are levels of administrative skills. There are some administrative people who are much more skilled and much more thorough than others. But you can find administrative help. In fact, you can find virtual administration, which is a wise way of building a business. Getting virtual assistants now, where you don't have to pay for, a desk and an office and a telephone and a laptop. These people already have their own services. They already have their own equipment. And you can contract them out, get an I-9, and bring them onto your organization as a contractor. They're responsible for their own employee taxes. You talk to an accountant, talk to your tax person about it. But at the end of the day, here's the problem with so many business owners. You cannot make money and manage it at the same time. You have to separate yourself from managing the details of your business so that you can make the money, do the sales, be out there hustling, getting what needs to be done, so that your business can grow. Because a lot of business owners are bogged down in the administrative details of their business. And let me tell you something, and some of them don't have administrative help. So when you're not paying for an administrator, you're actually paying for an administrator by not paying for one. And the way you're paying for it is by all of the opportunities you're missing while you're doing administrative tasks when you can be out there rainmaking. And so I would strongly encourage you, when you're working in the business, that means you're bogged down in details. That means your company cannot grow. The infrastructure is not in place for you to grow so that you can do what you do best, which is to make money and to work on sales. When you're working on the business, you're doing strategy and structure. You're doing, you're placing people in positions. You're giving organizational leadership. You're casting vision. You're doing those kind of things. That's working on the business. That's working on the structure of the business. And then when you're out there working for the business, you're generating new business, meeting with potential clients, promoting your products, promoting your services, out there rubbing shoulders, networking, all of those things. Those things are critical. And so many businesses plateau because the leader who was great at sales became bogged down in details. And when that happens, your business at best will atrophy and plateau.